Diva Michelle McIntosh. Hey. Um, Sun. I know I can't say your name, but hey. Sue, hey. So I'm gonna wait for some people to come in, y'all, and we gotta talk about something very, very serious. Like it has to be said, because it's the truth. North Carolina Gardner, working and listening. Hey, Mike. Hello. Tyrone Harrison. I'm sorry, I didn't even see your name, but hey, Tyrone. Um, Waikisha Cawthorn. Hey, I hope I said that right. Roots to Garden. Hello, working in the garden but listening. I wish I could work. I was supposed to be out there in the garden today, but it is raining cats and dogs here. Hey, PNG Media News. Welcome, sir. I see you. Hey. Yes, good job. Thank you, Waikisha. So y'all, as y'all come in, please hit the thumbs up button because it do help out the channel. So y'all, let me just go and get into it. Janine, I hope I said that right. Hey, Paula M4772. Hi there from upstate New York. Hey, the chosen one indeed. Shalom, beloved. Thank you so much. Diva Michelle say it's raining a lot in Louisiana too. Wow. Akima, I'm new here. Just want to say hey, and welcome, honey bun. I'm in Lafayette, Louisiana. Okay. Louisiana in the house. So y'all see the title of this. We can't live like this. Okay. And we always talking about prepping, stocking up. It's to the point now where it's hard to stock up. Did I say stop up? It's hard to stock up, okay? Because things is extremely too high. Like that stuff is high. So many resources has been knocked out left and right, over the past at least year. I'm gonna say at least year. It's getting down to the point to where we're not gonna have any options if we don't take the time out to do what we're supposed to do right now. So really, a lot of people are saying that they are using their preps. I have been seeing it in the comments where people are saying that things is too high. They are actually eating their preps. Okay, bam. What do you do in that type of situation? First of all, it's 42 people in here, and I'm going to ask this question. Give me a thumbs up or give me anything in the comments to let me know. How many people have a yard or a balcony of some sort that they can grow food outside? How many people of the 48 people in here right now have the means to grow something outside? I don't care if it's on a balcony. I don't care if it's a small backyard porch. I don't care if you have land, if you don't. I don't care. If you have the means to do it. All right, so let's see. North Carolina Gardner say you do. Son, I'm gonna call you Son because Sunnier. No, I'm gonna say one day only. I can say that better. Randy Libby, okay, Kim, Rooster Garden, all day, every day preparedness, Janine, Mike, Waukesha, Diva Michelle McIntosh. Yes, I have a greenhouse. Okay, Shatika, plain. Oh, okay, all of y'all got the means to grow food. All right, how many is actually growing food? That's my next question. Everybody that has the means of growing food, I've seen a lot of people in here. Now tell me, how many people is growing food? And I'm not talking about growing some mint herbs. I'm talking about how many people. If you're growing, now I want you to put in here and say, I'm growing. If you're growing, say I'm growing. Some people already started answering. So Debbie said me, Randy, Mike, Lisa, you got a whole acre, moved out the city. Just harvested eggs. Just harvested egg squash and peppers today. I'm picking peppers and collards now. Not much, but I need to step up. Yes, Janine. Yes. I'm growing. I'm growing. Okay. I've been prepping for 4 years. Thank God above. Yes, Paula. Little food here and there. I've got fruit growing. Yes, you should be able to plant collards now. Depending on where you are, there are some greens that does take the heat. But they really do good during the cooler months. But it depends on where you are, because our climate could be different, completely different. I'm growing, and I'm on 6 feet of it. Mike says, I ain't growing nothing. Shake my head. First time here. Take it easy on me. LOL, Mike. I mean, come on. I understand. Welcome. You are so welcome. But tough love. Tough love. I need you to get the growing something. Something. I tried it and my plants keep dying. Waukesha, it's got to be something simple that you're doing, honey, because a plant don't really have a mind of its own. We have to tell it what we need it to do. We have to adjust it with Mother Nature. There's different ways to do that. If it's too hot, get a shade cloth. If you're gonna have frost, cover it, put it in a greenhouse. There's different things, but as for a plant to grow, water, soil, sunlight, those are the things. I have a lot of people that will put seeds in and don't water it. Don't water it like they supposed to. I have people that overwater it. It's fine. Those are mistakes, especially if you're new to gardening. But it is so easy. We can't let something as simple as gardening defeat us. Come on. That is something. And you may be like, well, it's easy for you. Anybody can do it. Anybody can do it. It's not hard. It is not hard at all. So we're going to get you there. We're going to get you there because we can't live with the way things is going right now. They're taking our means to eat at every cost, every way possible. I just did the video about China doing the cloud seeding, sending the rods up to make it rain. Okay, we just did that video a couple days ago. Why? A lot of people was like, oh, America has been doing this. America has been doing it. Okay, I'm showing y'all the article that I came across, did the video on. All right. So the weather can be controlled. We talk about we can't do what Mother Nature gonna do what she want to do. But as we can see, man is controlling it too. All right. So you got all the food shortages. You got food being thrown away. We done saw this everywhere on TikTok, YouTube. Food is being thrown away for no daggone reason. You got the stuff that's spoiled, rotten, that's being put on the shelves because it's been out in the ocean for 2 years, 2+ years. Just so many different things that's going on. How are we supposed to survive? Now you got the rainwater has so many chemicals in it. Saw the article on that. That is hitting our gardens every time it rains, whether it's forced, if it's a forced rain, if it's a natural rain, whatever the case may be, it's still hitting our gardens. We done talked about growing inside because that is one thing that I feel like, and you know what, this year me growing inside is going to be very simple. Very simple. A lot of greens and things like that you can add with your rice preps, because everybody should have rice if you can eat rice in your preps. But eating your preps now when you can be growing food now, no. I don't know in y'all area if y'all got a Tractor Supply, but Tractor Supply still got seeds in my area out. You could go to Baker Creek seed. That's where I get my seeds from. I've told y'all this so many times. You can go to Baker Creek. There's other ways to get seeds online. Now, I know a lot of people are saying that, and that's what I was telling y'all If I know a lot of people is new, but those of you that's been on the channel, we was talking about this. We don't know if the seeds is going to be good the further we got into this year, to go ahead and stock up on seeds as much as possible, because now a lot of people are saying, hey, okay. A lot of people are saying, hey, I bought seeds from such and such online and they didn't come up. A lot of people saying, calling them fake seeds, all that stuff. So now you're to the point to where if you don't have them, you kind of like depend on, other people to be honest with you about your seeds. But like I say, Baker Creek is where I get mine from. You can also try companies like Burpee, Ferry Morris, those companies like that, where if they you may be able to get your money back if they don't work, things like that. But right now, while we're able to, now this summer, I admit, this summer, the weather did not work for my summer garden. All right, did not work for my summer garden, but that's not going to stop me, because that fall garden going to be on point. All right, there are so many things that we got to do, that we could do to help ourselves. That what I always say, where there's a will, there's a way. All right, we got to do something, because sitting and waiting, especially depleting our preps, is not a good thing. I have been pulling things out and not replacing it. I'm guilty of it. I'm guilty of it too, but I'm not going just in on it. Just like in on it. I know, hey, greens, when y'all growing things for the fall, you doing your radishes, your cat. I was just talking to my friend this morning about this. When we growing carrots and stuff, especially if you're growing in containers, I have to grow a lot of that stuff, because this is what me and her was talking about. When you growing carrots, when you growing radishes, turnip roots, things like that, one seed, one piece of food. That one seed going to give you one carrot. That one turnip root going to give you, well, some turnip greens, but that one root. It's different from, you can put some seeds down and you can have collard greens or whatever, and you could constantly go back and get greens as they grow. Some of the fall crops is not like that. Think about like the broccoli. Okay, broccoli. You'll get a head of broccoli, but then you possibly could get some shoots after that too. So you got to think about how much food you actually growing. And once you harvest your carrots, do you have more carrots that's growing? More carrots that's going to be harvested soon after? We have to look at all that. All right. So let me get to some of these comments real quick, because I kept seeing my carrots been growing all summer. More shade area. Boy, around the shade this week. Oh, wow. Get it, Miss Native Cherokee. Just saw your lock it up short. So funny. We said that in the military. Yes, see, mama. So yeah, y'all. So that's why that title is what it is. We cannot live with the things that's happening in the world now. Hey, y'all, from the SIP, aka South Mississippi. Hey, Sharon, 601 in the house. Hey, honey bun, welcome. Survival Garden, Seed Vault, Baker Creek. Okay, what's this? No, what I'm saying? Is that no? Hold up. Know what I'm saying? I know I'm not saying that right, but you said Survival Garden. Those seeds, a lot of people has been purchasing those seeds, but I think they're on Amazon if I'm not mistaken. I've never heard of Seed Vault, but Baker Creek, yes, I know all about Baker Creek. So let's see. Know what I'm saying? Hey, honey bud. What is Randy Libby? What is pinball preparedness? Y'all give me 1 second. Okay, this will listen. I know it's a lot of people that's new. Please don't put no other channels in my chat. I appreciate it. It keeps down a lot of confusion. So I'm going to remove that. Please do not do that. Please don't do that. I feel like that it's a lot of confusion with that. I've said that so many times because we done had issues with that. But that's like, I'm gonna be honest. That's like you going to McDonald's, sitting in McDonald's eating Chick-fil-A. No, y'all, please don't do that. So let's see. People are eating their preps already. That is not good since things are going to be horrific. Yes, a lot of people has been in the comments saying that they can't do anything else. They are eating their preps because everything is so high and they have to feed their family. So think about it. If you're doing that right now, if you having to eat your preps right now, when things get even worse, what are you going to be able to, like, what are you what are you going to do when things get a lot worse? And it just make you think. A lot of people are saying that they do have the means to grow food. A lot of people on here are saying that they are growing food. But I'm pretty sure some people on here that has the means that's not growing it. And you got to look at food and water are essential things. They are things that we need. Like, without food, you could go a long time without food. But you can't go that long without water. But what people fail to realize is not everybody can go long without food. I'm one of them. I cannot go. If I don't eat for one day, I'm sick the next day or before the end of that day. I'm literally sick mentally and everything. It's just my body makeup. So a lot of people really need to pay attention to a lot of people really need to pay attention to that. You know, you can, well, one person may be able to take, another person may not be able to take it. So we need to prepare it and know what is going to help us in the long run. It's too much stuff going on, y'all. Too much stuff going on every single day. And everything seems like it's geared to make it hard for us. You have to practice 7-day water fast. No, that is not good for me at all. No. I'm literally supposed to eat every 2 hours. Every 2 hours. That is one thing about me having GERD. An empty stomach is an acidic stomach. That would not work for me. I see you. Sorry, y'all. It's like I was about to choke. Let's see. No, not I see you didn't say that. Who said that? Rugged display. Yeah, that would not work for me at all. At all. I see you said they said beef is going up to $50 a pound next year. And you know what? That's not surprising. That's not surprising at all. 2%, thank you. So y'all please don't mention other YouTube channels. Thank you so much, 2%. Shonda Davis, more grace. I hope I'm not too late. No, you're not, honey. You're not. We're just talking about with everything going on. I'm not understanding why people aren't going to food pantries just because here in Clark County. And you know what? I'm going to be honest. From pain came passion. I'm going to be honest. I've seen that a lot. And I only can give my 2 cents in it. I mean, if it ain't going to matter, but I'm going to tell you this. When it comes to those food pantries, I feel like that should be for the people that is disabled, the people who is sick, the people who is on a fixed income. Now, a lot of people ain't gonna like what I'm about to say, and that's all right, but I'm gonna say it anyway. There's a lot of people that goes to these food pantries that don't have to. And when I say don't have to, there's a difference from going. There's a difference from being lazy and going. And there's a difference from having to go because you don't have no other resources because you have a disability or something. But if you able-bodied and you can grow some or put something back or let go of some of those habits that's not important, then you shouldn't be at the food bank, because now you're going to go and take food from people that actually need it. But you know what? There's a lot of people that don't care. They do not care at all. So like I say, because of what I've seen in the comments, I'm probably on somebody's nerve right now. But it is what it is. It is what it is. We should not be taking from food banks that a lot of elderly people, a lot of veterans that's on fixed incomes, a lot of people that's, like I say, disabled, they can't get out there and work, they can't get out there and garden. They need that. So you're gonna take your lazy self and go. You sit around, you play all day, you being messy, doing all this stuff, and then girl, no, we need to go to the food bank. That's not cool. And now you got these people that's a lot of people is alone, disabled and alone, and they get out, I have saw people barely can walk. But they driving by themselves. They sick, they on medication and everything else. And they get up early in the morning, go to the food bank trying to get help. But I've seen a lot of people that nothing is wrong with sitting up in the food bank with probably a pack of cigarettes in the console, gonna be at the liquor store before 4 in the line. I've seen some getting food stamps. Got a whole bunch of kids getting a whole bunch of food stamps and in the food bank line. Well, and I'm gonna talk from what I saw. Stop giving that dude steaks and stuff every time you get your daggone food stamps and feeding your kids hot dogs. It just is what it is, because it's ridiculous. Like, it's just ridiculous. So now food banks is saying they can't hardly feed the people that's coming in. They giving less food out because they trying to stretch it amongst people. Really? Let's see. All day, every day, preparing, say keeping up with the Joneses. Exactly. So yes, it's true. These people got a whole house, 2 cars with 3 dolls, but looking at cabinets, it's empty. Exactly. I see you. A lot of people got their priorities mixed up. Like, it's ridiculous. And a brand new car with the trunk open, waiting for some groceries. Exactly. And I'm gonna be honest. I know me. If you pull up, if I'm volunteering at a food bank, and you pull up, and anything new with your weave on is laid, your sew in, whatever they call it, or you with a grill, listening to rap, ain't nothing wrong with rap. I'm just saying. And you in that nice link, and you pull up with your truck, man, I'm telling you, they just gonna tell me to go home, because I'm gonna walk right past it. You're gonna be sitting right there and then direct everybody, just come right on around. No, we ain't talking. I ain't got nothing to say to you. Nope, I ain't doing it. I wouldn't be able to do it. I literally want somebody else gonna have to come and serve this individual, because I wouldn't be able to do it. I literally wouldn't be able. And I have seen, like, here when they have the food banks, you go past, like, that people be on the side of the road, like the lines be, long, so you can see, as you pass it by. And I have seen so many that just like, jump out. They having a whole conversation in the line, 2 or 3 people from different cars, they jumping out, they talking and all. So I'm saying, okay, you doing all that, you stomping, your knees work, your hips work, all that, but you in the line. And then you go on down and you see a lot of elderly people that cannot do. And it's just, yeah. From Pain Came Passion, say facts speak true, because I see Cadillacs, Benz, BMW. I'm unemployed right now and I get my EBT card. But those food pantries are very helpful filling in blanks. Exactly. Exactly. And I have said it so many times on my channel. I have been there where I have had to rely on a food bank in my life just to feed my kids. I have been there. This ain't nobody just talk. I have been there. So, and it's no shame. That's part of life. You struggle, you make it through, you do what you got to do, to make it better. That's why I can tell you that, it's crazy. And I can tell you, normally when you fill out a lot of those things, you just have a thing where they just get your name and number sometimes. Sometimes they don't even get that. So that allows for so many people to come in and just take. Like when I was donating at the Salvation Army, was it 2020? And last year, I took a lot of vegetables from the garden to the Salvation Army food pantry. I won't do it no more. You know why? Because there was individuals that I worked with at Walmart. I know what you get paid at Walmart. I know your hours. I know I see you come to Walmart all G'd up and everything like that, wig laid to the side, so ends. I know what you know. But when I showed up at the food bank with the vegetable donation, these individuals took the food like, oh, these straight out the garden. Oh, and they filled their box, put it in their car. People that really need it never got it. I said, never again, never again. And I never, one of them in particular, I never felt the same when I would go to work and see her. Well, when I would go to Walmart and see her still at work, I never felt the same way again because I'm like, that just was wrong. Like, really? Julie Wicks. Tiffany said, I volunteer and we waste a lot because people don't come as much. We have fresh veggies and everything. Oh, wow, Tiffany. Up here, they be at it. Like, they be at it. Because you got a lot of veterans up here that actually use those pantries. Yes, I'm disabled and don't get no food stamps. I know how to shop responsible. Exactly. There's ways. There are so many ways, but you got so many people that just irk my nerves. Like, it does something to me. Like, come on. So living in a world like that, like this, okay, where, like I said, they taking everything away from us, much as possible. Our means of living, our means of not having to depend on certain people, seem like it's being stripped away. And then we got the people that's using the resources that don't even need them. And then we got the people that's able to do something, won't do anything, but expect you to give them everything. Or they expect to come and take from you. I wish I would work hard, do what I gotta do for you to come take it. Like, I don't understand that logic. A lot of people, I have saw where people come in and say, oh, it's not that bad. We're going to bounce back. This is the country that we are. Okay. And I'm just like, have you not already seen enough in what's going on? I'm sorry to hear that, Dominique Uniqua. My condolences. Queen Red, don't stop sharing the food. Just next time, literally put it in the folks' carts, hand it to the needy. And yeah, I will have to literally go. Like, when you go here and they take like the donations or whatever, they're not gonna let me wait till people actually come. Because at this one, at the Salvation Army one that's here, people come. It's not like no set time where all the carts. They come throughout the day so many times. So you will literally have to sit there and wait for a car to pull up and say, hey, you want, and then they ain't even gonna let you do that. So because they want to get first pick when they don't even need it. Lately that the people standing on the corners holding signs don't want to accept. Yes, Psalms 146. Yes. Yes, you offer them food, they don't want to take it. They want the money. And 9 times out of 10, here, I always see them go to the gas station for beer or alcohol. It's sad. I tried to get this lady with kids some zucchinis from the garden, and she refused. Yep. We have noticed that too. Everybody is out. I mean, it's so many people out scamming now. Like, they taking what's going on is already bad, and they just ask who they out here just literally scamming. Like, really? No. So let's see. It's 133 people in here, and I'm about to ask this question again. How many people in here is growing their own food? Give me a thumbs up if you're growing your own food. She won't be refusing it soon. I know that's right, rugged discipline. No. She's gonna be trying to take. So now we got more people in here. How many people growing their own food? And y'all, I'm doing this for a reason, because I actually want y'all to see, out of the people that's gonna actually answer, how many people is growing their own food? You know? Yes, you are right about the food pantry. Yes, Sharon. Trying, not very successful. Okay, free girl. So what are you having an issue with? Are you growing in the ground? Are you container gardening? What's happening? Is your weather not working? Like, working with you? Like, what's going on? Like, how can we get you where you need to be? Gardening, prepping. Hey, Bronze Fox. We're experiencing a lot of homelessness here with very young, able-bodied looking people. Oh, and let me tell you, Dominique, I'm watching y'all thumbs up. I'm looking at how many people say that they are. Y'all, let me tell you something. That's another thing. And you know what? A lot of times, them and they cheering be running the scam together. Ain't no way in the world I'm gonna be homeless with a half-grown or a grown youngin on the side of me. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way at all. They're asking for money and nothing else. Exactly. Because 9 times out of 10, they don't be homeless. Some of them do, but 9 times out of 10, a lot of them don't be homeless. They don't be homeless. They be running a scam, and I have had to learn the hard way by that. You know, giving people money, feeling some type of way, and yeah. So I'm looking at a lot of spring of water. Say my summer garden didn't do too well. That's pretty much all of us. But that fall garden Free girl said containers. It either tons of rain or dry as a bone. Wow. I understand that. Both of them, because we had pretty much the same issue. But I'm gonna tell you, start your fall garden. Start a fall garden. Don't give up. That's because my garden did not do well at all. And it was because I neglected it. It was too hot to go out there. I'll be honest. It was too hot. And then some of the plants, it was just too hot for them. It was burning them. So in both ways, I start a fall garden, because things are winding down. Like, it's only gonna get worse, and a lot of people don't believe that. It's the truth. It's the truth. It's so what? What if it get better? Did you lose anything? Nope. You just ahead of the game. So that's the way I looked at it. Just got here. Hey, Karen Coles. They're always asking for money and nothing else. Would love to, but my knees are gone and can't do anything. But I am helping other people with their gardens and getting produce from them. I help snap beans, peas. Okay, Rhonda. Hey, but you're doing something, honey. You're doing something. You know, you're trying. There's a lot of people that's not trying at all. You know, Bronze Fox said my part of is it Kansas? It's dried up. 1 and 2 inch cracks in the ground due to drought. Wow. Container gardening. Okay, Pamela. So a lot of people is growing their own food. Well, actually, for the amount of people that's in here, it really wasn't that many people growing their own food. Yeah. So what that tell you? Now I'm gonna ask this question. Because of the low amount of people growing their own food, how many people have the means to grow their own food? How many people have a yard, a balcony? It don't have to be nothing big at all. How many people have a balcony, have a yard? If you already answered that you're growing your own food, don't answer this question. Don't put nothing up. I want to know how many people don't have the means to grow their own food, don't have space to grow their own food, meaning you in an apartment with no balcony, no, if you're in a townhome, you still can grow your own food. So how many people don't have the means to grow their own food? You can go ahead and put it in the comments. If nobody says it, then I'm just gonna assume that, you got 120 some people in here, and all of about maybe 15, 20 people is growing their own food. So what do that tell you? Y'all got to cover and protect. Y'all got to cover and protect. Yeah. To take care of these plants like they babies. Exactly. I see you. Exactly. They're your plant babies. Very grateful. I do. I have 2 big gardens, but the weather is not suitable or the soil, etc. Okay. So wow. I'm looking at this. Ain't too many people answered about not having the means. So that just means you're just not doing it. You're just not doing it. And that's fine if that's what you choose. But a lot of times people have the means to do things, won't do it, and then still complain. You know what I'm saying? Or it be people that have the means, but depleting their preps because, and I'm just going to be honest, you got a lot of lazy people. You got a lot of lazy people that just want things handed to them. And you're not going to be able to make it that way. Because the way I look at the way everything going, it's almost like it's forcing you to do for yourself. It's almost like that's what they want you to do in some way, is to do for yourself. And that's what we're supposed to be doing as responsible adults anyway, right? That's what you would think. If you're able-bodied, that's what you would think we should want to do, should be doing. But a lot of people don't believe that. Let's see. I know I'm missing a lot of comments. I am so sorry. Y'all are in here commenting today. Latrell Gibson, hey. Let's see. I don't have room in my apartment. Just so got you. But I think you said you was prepping. So I mean, at least you're doing something, But eventually your preps will run out. Then what? Growing food is hard with a big learning curve. Exactly. You gotta have, and if you're growing your own food, that can help with your preps. That can help extend your preps a little longer. Instead of opening that can of sweet peas, you could be growing your sweet peas this fall. You could be growing them. You can, after you harvest them, you can dehydrate them. After you harvest them, you can freeze them. So when you think about opening that can of sweet peas, no, and you need it for a soup or something, no, get a handful of your dehydrated sweet peas, or go to your freezer and get a bag of frozen sweet peas. You don't have to touch your can, okay? And we always talk about those cans last years and years and years, 25, 30 years and years past the expiration date. So the more you grow your own food, and the more you don't have to touch that lasts, y'all. That lasts. That's why growing our own food is so important, especially now. So what? Something happens, you have to, like with the summer garden, just keep going. You cannot stop. Seeds is a lot cheaper. That means they expensive now than what they was, but they are a lot cheaper than having to constantly buy preps. You still should be buying preps, but they're a lot cheaper. than having to do that. You know how many times you can harvest off in a collard green plant? A lot of times, especially if you got so many different plants. You got about 5, 6 different plants growing at the same time. You can get a decent meal to add with rice or something like that. Because to be honest, a lot of people is very picky and stuff. When things wind down, you're not going to be that picky. You're going to be wishing. Y'all know what I like to say. Your stomach start licking your back. You're going to eat anything. You're going to eat anything. That's just how it is, Avocado and lemon in the house to get it. Very grateful. I see you say collect your seeds for the future. Don't worry, collect your seeds and bins and buckets. Exactly. And that's why I love buckets, because buckets last so long. Bins do too. So, exactly. That's why I was telling y'all, a lot of people was like, and this is another question that I get. People's like, your buckets, where did you get your buckets from? Lowe's and Home Depot. And they're like, well, did they give them to you? How did you buy them? I bought them individually. Here, the bakeries and stuff don't give buckets out. They don't do it here. I haven't been lucky to do that. But I bought all my buckets individually. A lot of people even ask me, hey, that's a lot of money. Well, 2020 hit, everybody was getting stimulus checks. I made videos after videos after videos saying, when I go to Walmart, I see 65-inch TVs. Right around the time everybody got their stimulus. Now, that's not my business what you do with your money. But I kept saying, invest in something that's going to be for the long haul. I got over 100 buckets out there. I got them because I knew that's the way I wanted to start back up my gardening. I've always container garden. Investing in things that's going to last. My buckets is not going to. Have you saw a bucket break down quickly? Buckets is not going to break down that quick. Especially those that I get from Lowe's and Home Depot. They're not going to break down. I can use those for so many seasons. Soil. I bought my soil. The most you have to do is top off soil. Okay? Yeah, you're going to have to still buy soil here and there to top it off. But buying it when we got the stimulus money, every time we got it, I bought buckets. I bought soil. I bought fertilizer. I bought things that I would need. I bought seeds. Y'all remember my seed hauls. If y'all was with me, been with me for a minute, for the past 2-3 years. Seeds. I didn't care what. The Home Depot, I got Dollar Tree seeds, Lowe's seeds, Tractor Supply, Baker Creek. Even ordered some from Burpee and Ferry Morris offline. You got to make sure that you invest in the right things. Because, see, I can't eat a TV. We have TVs and stuff. But I'm going to go spend money on a 65, 70-inch when I have a 55-inch TV that I don't even watch. A lot of times, that's what people was doing. That's what they was doing. They wanted to go spend money on this. I tell my kids all the time. My kids have phones. My kids have well, they had tab. When they went from tablets, they went to the phones. They have phones. You don't need all that stuff. If I get you a game or something, then fine. You have TVs in your room. You have a cell phone that I have to pay for every month. Okay? Unlimited everything. That's a bill I have to pay. I'm not finna be keeping up with the latest video game and all that extra stuff, because at the end of the day, you can't eat that. That's me putting money in other people's pockets when I can be putting that money towards things that you need. When I buy my kids clothes, I try to buy them. They're a little bit more expensive, because I try to buy things that's going to last. They clothes, they shoes, different things like that. So I don't skimp on that stuff, because I want it to last. I'm not worried about, and I try to teach them that same way. Look, be happy with what you got. A lot of kids don't even have half of the stuff that you have. Be happy with that. Time you get a video game, there's another video game within a month out. The kids want that. I'm not dealing with that. I don't even do half of the stuff that, even for myself, I don't even do the extra thing, you know? My childhood life taught me to be survivalist. Yeah. I was always taught prepping growing up, you know? Now, I'm not knocking nobody that does that. I mean, do it. You know what? Lena Heller. Look, listen, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say this, and I'm going to mean this in the bed. And I'm going to say this because you keep coming. I don't know who you are, Lena. I don't know who you are. But you've been putting that same message since yesterday in my comments and under my videos. I try to be different on YouTube. I try to do my own thing on YouTube. I'm not saying can't nobody go and do nothing, this. But I try to stay different. I try to be me, you know? Trying to be nice because, I mean, this has been going on since yesterday. I've seen this message multiple times. I don't know who you are, but I feel like you're a troll that's just trying to get this other individual information out there. All right? Don't do that. Please don't do that. Do not put nobody else channel in my chat nor under my comments. And a lot of y'all don't understand why I'm Ooh. That kind of threw me off. And I feel like that's what this person has been trying to do all day, because they keep coming up with this other individual. Okay, so they're talking about, y'all know I do Shirley. Well, another individual just started doing something similar, I guess. So I've been getting flooded saying, it's like they want me to go over and watch it, and they want me to say something about some things that's been going on recently with what I am uploading and what this what somebody else is doing, like right after me. And I'm just like, I'm not finna do it. I don't have time for that. I don't have time for the drama. People gonna do what they want to do when they do it. They're gonna do it, you know, they're gonna watch, and then they're gonna go and do, you know, what they want to do. I'm just gonna leave it like that. I'm not going back down that road, you know. And for you to keep putting that under my videos and stuff, I could care less what that individual is doing. I could care less. That individual can go down and can do anything that individual wants to do right after I do it. That's fine. I don't care. But don't be coming over, because I really feel like that's a troll that is purposely done. Okay, I told y'all don't know what I go through on this platform. And I will tell you, if you are a content creator, because I'm about to block this person. Simple as that. Thank you, PNG Media News, for taking that out. But we ain't got time for that, okay? We ain't got time for that. No. I don't have time for it at all. I don't have time for that. I'm not going back down that road, because we got more important things to be doing than to be talking about nonsense and people trying to get stuff started. All right. So anyway, back what we was talking about. Back what we was talking about before I was interrupted. No more time and you are blocked. Yes, Pangie. She's been blocked because it's been going on all day. Back and forth. And I ain't got time for that. Y'all know I've been doing Shirley for a while. So yeah, it's cool. It is what it is. But mentioning subs, and it's not hard to understand. And like I said before, y'all, we got to stay focused. We got to stay focused. We got to do what we can do for our families. We cannot live we can't make it in this world with all odds seem like they're against us. Okay, that's like my whole thing right there. Like, we just cannot um um we just cannot, we can't make it that way. So growing our own food, I feel like it's gonna be crucial. And I also feel like that's what they, I feel like 1 minute okay, 1 minute they want us to make it, they want us to do for ourselves, and then the next minute they're gonna make it hard for us to do it. Because I'm gonna take, but then at the same time, you look at the resources and stuff that's being taken. Is that so? Is that so we, so they don't have to pay so much for these things? You think about the buildings, the factories and stuff that has been the factories and stuff that has burnt down or whatever, the grains, the wheat and stuff like that. With everything going on with the weather, they losing money. If things ain't growing the way it's supposed to be, they losing money. Okay, so hey, the best thing to, I just did the video about, we talked about the cloud seeding. Okay, a lot of y'all say that's been going on here. Did the video about farmers, the farmers killing their crops and selling cows. Everybody is trying to get out of the business that is draining their pockets. All right, so now you got food shortages on this, that, and other. Why is that so? Because it's hard to get ingredients and stuff to make these items. It was hard for them to get the stuff shipped over because everything that was going on, you got the truckers and stuff that was on strike and all that. So the best way to get out of it is to cause a problem with it so we don't have to pay for it. That's almost like you getting something and you realize you spent your money on something and now you want your money back. So you may create a situation to go do a return on it. Sometimes things cannot be returned. Sometimes they can't. So that's no different from what's going on right now. It's no different from what's going on. They realize they losing money. They creating an issue. Just daggone building. We talked about that. The last building that burnt down. How in the world? Firefighters got there too daggone quick. Too quick. And then you're gonna come at 4 something in the morning, fire, and everything burnt down. It did what it was meant to do that afternoon. Okay, so it's like it's gonna be every man for themselves. Like I told y'all, I finally watched that movie y'all had been telling me about, Solid Green. I finally watched that movie. And it's right. It's like every man is for themselves. You know, like you're going to have to be able to survive or you're just not going to make it. And at the end of the day, yeah, 2%, it was good. It was good. At the end of the day, is it their responsibility to take care of us? To take care of us? Is it their responsibility to take care of us? No. Is it their responsibility to take care of the kids that you're having? No. No. That's like somebody coming to me and saying, hey, feed my child. Now, I'm going to feed the child because it's a child. But that's like saying, you're going to feed her, you're going to clothe her, you're going to sit. That ain't my responsibility. It ain't theirs neither. It's not theirs neither. You did what it took to have a kid. You know, I could see if you was in another situation and it happened, but I'm talking about the people that had, y'all get what I'm saying. It's not. It's going to be that. And then on top of that, the people that don't want to believe, that don't want to do, they're going to come take. That ain't right neither. You can sit up here, you can party, you can twerk, you can buy everything under the sun. You can have your fun, but then you can come and just take from everybody. Like, really? Yeah, Solid Green. I'm guessing y'all saw. Have y'all put Solid Green in the comments? Have y'all not saw it? Are you saying you have saw it? If you haven't saw it, Solid Green, a lot of people was telling me about it. You can get it on, you can rent it on YouTube for $3.99. It'd be like $4.37 with the taxes. You can rent it on YouTube or you can buy it for $13. I rented it, y'all. But I don't want to tell y'all what it is, what it's about. If y'all ain't watched it and you plan on watching, I don't want to spoil it. But it is back in the 1973. Well, it was done like in 1973. But they have dates like 2019, 2022. They have current dates on things. So even in the video, you see people with face masks on, cloth face masks. What? Almost like a lot of people is saying. Yeah, I'm not gonna tell. Almost like a lot of people has been saying things, movies and stuff back then told what was gonna happen, y'all. It told what was gonna happen. And it's happening now. Yes, rugged discipline. Yes, 2020 was a wake-up call for a lot of people. A lot of people. But you know what the sad thing is? It wasn't a wake-up call for a lot of people. That's the sad thing. It is your heart and soul they are after. Madam Mojo. Little to you. Hey, I'm your daddy. I ain't saw you in a minute. Love your name. Oh my goodness. I don't know what it is, but oh my goodness. But hey, brother. Hey. I see you said they letting you keep your returns and giving you a new one. I think I saw it because of everything because 2020 they didn't want to touch none or take it back and stuff like that. King Kush said they have a plan. Yes. A lot of us never saw the warning. No 2%. Nope. And you know what? A lot still don't see the warning. Still don't see the warning. I'm looking to stock market of 1973 this year may be worse. What? Oh my goodness. I'm gonna look at that because now I'm curious. Oh, I have not seen it. Oh, bronze spot. Look up Solid Green. Woo! Child, I was like, what? They did that? The ending is what got me. The ending is what got me when you saw the whole process. That's all I'm gonna say. Todd Wilson said, peace and blessings. Saw this movie when I was young kid and made a definite impression on me back then. Solid Green is people. I had never saw it, never heard of it, none of that. Telling them to rely on money being paid into their account and it disappearing is weird. Being told they have to get to the bank before the money disappears. What? I ain't heard that, Julie Weeks, but hey, that do sound crazy, okay? Madam Mojo said you can't say everybody. No, we can't, but we can try. We if you can just get that one person. I have said this so many times, and I honestly feel this way. If you can get that one person, that's one person that may have may have less of a burden if something were to happen. That one person. Y'all give me a second. That one person, so it's just like Susan said, hey, MGL, caught you live again. Yes, and welcome, honey, welcome. More and more twisted movies and TV shows in the past few years talking about cannibalism, trying to condition us first. Exactly. And I think when I did the video about cannibalism is when a lot of people were just saying Solid Green. And then I think it was on the video about the private part video about Nova and the cargo ship and all that stuff. A lot of people, and I was like, look, too many people is just constantly saying that I had to watch it. I had to. I like it. Solid Green for anybody. Like I said, you can find it right on YouTube. Pay for it through your Google Pay. It's very simple. Couple clicks and you ready to watch the movie. A Different Pot of Coffee said a good novel to read or listen to Audible is 1 second after. It will scare the heck out of you, but please look into reading it. Okay, 1 second after. Let me write that down. It's not demonic anything, is it? Because I don't watch stuff like that. I don't read stuff like that. But if it's just, then I'll look at it. 1 second after. All right. Hit the like button. Yes. Oh, yes. That's what I be saying. Queen Red Pill, you right. Y'all hit that like button. It's free. It don't cost you nothing. Nothing. I appreciate it. But it do help YouTube recommend the video. Because like I say, it helps out the channel. And it also helps other people to be able to, like I say, we trying to wake up as many people as possible. They just see what's going on, but it probably just never clicked to them, or they just never thought about how can I help myself other than spending money, so much money on preps and stuff. So you just never know, They are replacing the traditional hot dogs. We are listening to the Bible. We are living in the last of time. Jesus coming. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you, Rooster Garden. You have a great rest of your day too. Yeah, somebody said that. I think somebody said here in North Carolina there is one. I'm not sure. No. I'm lying. That was the robot thing. Okay, so you said a cannibal restaurant in Los Angeles and ended up closing it down. Oh no. Now North Carolina ain't got one of those. I was thinking about the robot. The robot. Somebody was telling me they got a robot restaurant here. But yeah. Hey, Queenie Walker, honey, I didn't even see you come in. Y'all, if I miss y'all name, I am so sorry. I'm your daddy. Oh my goodness. Every time I see your name, you did that when you came up with that name. You really, really did. You really, really did. It'll throw somebody off real quick. Love it. But you're speaking to 2%. Jackie, hey. Trying to catch up. I know I have missed a lot of y'all. So if y'all got something y'all really, really want to say or ask, just put it back in the comments, because I am caught up with the comments now. Like I'm at the bottom. I should see it. Bronze Fox said, what was the movie where the rich were eating meat in front of the train? It's normal people were eating bugs in the back of the train. I have no idea. No idea, Bronze Fox. I have no. Did anybody know that movie? Because I think I would love to see that. Yeah. Okay. I know you don't like scary, but if you haven't seen The Remaining, that is good. The Remaining, I watch scary, but I don't like demonic stuff. I don't like that type of stuff. I would not watch that. Let me see. The Remaining. I do some research on it and see. Okay, it's called The Remaining. You said woo. Okay, The Remaining, 2%. See, the book tells everything. Free Girl said Snowpiercer. Snowpiercer. Oh, that's the name of the one. Okay. Y'all, man, shoot. Snowpiercer. Snowpiercer. Okay, I got it. I'm guessing it's the movie that they talking about. Is that the movie where they said the rich was eating meat, I guess meat or something in the front of the train, and the regular normal poor people was eating bugs in the back? I ain't never heard nothing like that, but I am gonna check it. It's about the revelations. Oh, that was good too. I'm driving the train. Also watch The Road. The Road. What is The Road? Y'all, I hope y'all writing these movies down, okay? I'm gonna look them up. The Road. All right. Suede Breeze. Suede Breeze. I hope I said that. They finally caught you live. Hey, and welcome. If y'all just not coming in, watch the replay. We covered a whole lot of stuff. Mainly about growing our own food, y'all. We got to get that going if we're not, okay? Got to. With Octavia Butler. The Road is good too. Okay, I got that wrote down. The Road is good, but terribly sad. Oh, all day, every day. Thank you for telling me that. Thank you for telling me that. Keja Scott. Brandon, Mississippi in the house. I know exactly where Brandon is. 601. Welcome, honey bun. Welcome. Suede Breeze. I am generally a lurker. Rarely comment because of stream at work, but usually catch the replays. LOL. Well, welcome, honey, and thank you for watching the replay. Thank you for being a honey bun. So welcome. Joy to the world. Julie would say, I know I'm going to try buckets. I love watching you pick your crop. Oh, thank you, Julie. Thank you. I'm so happy to be able to be starting the fall crop because I just said whatever with the summer stuff because it was just too hot. It is, and I probably needed a break too. Who knows? Keisha Scott, thank you for the super chat, honey. You didn't have to, but you did. Thank you so much. Thank y'all for the movies. Yes, Diva Michelle McIntosh. We got what 1, 2, 3, 4 movies, and we need to check out. I'm writing all these movies down. I did too, Bronze Fox. They teaching me something because I ain't never heard of none of these. Like, yeah. So yeah, y'all. So it's crazy with everything that's going on. It's definitely not right. I just feel bad that people are using their preps because they can't do anything else. And I want to encourage y'all, this is the time. If you've been wanting to garden, this is the time to start your fall garden. Start with a fall garden. A lot of people say, oh, I'm going to wait till the summer. No. There's a lot of things you can grow and preserve in the winter months, in the cooler months, So grow, even if you don't want to preserve it. Even if you just want to have stuff to grow and eat during the winter months, okay? You can't go wrong with a lot of stews and soups and stuff in the winter months. And your carrots, your radishes, your greens, your peas, all that type of stuff can be grown, everything that and that will take off some of the stress off your preps, okay? Walmart may have buckets for $2. Yep, $1.97 over where they paint stuff is. And I have a couple of those buckets, maybe about three. And they are adorable. Yeah. If they ain't one up on them. Like Netflix got new movie with Al and eating crickets. Wait a minute. What? What? Life? Oh my goodness. Omen Wealth Brown Industries about food. Is that a movie? Madam Mojo? Keisha Scott said, do you live in Mississippi right now? If so, where? I started a fall seeding. I started my fall seedlings this month. No, I am in North Carolina. From Mississippi, born and raised. I ain't changed nothing. But I am from Cool Springs, Mississippi. You and Brandon. I know where that is. Crystal Springs is, you got, just say if you're coming from Jackson, because I know you know where Jackson is. You got Jackson, Byram, Terry, Crystal Springs, Hazelhurst, Macomb. I'm coming down that way. I used to live in Jackson. When I turned 18, I got on my own. Yes, I've been on my own since 18. Because I needed to learn. I needed to learn. That was one of the reasons. I needed to learn how, because I was always, my grandma and my uncle just spoiled me. Like, I was well taken care of by them. But I needed to learn how to be an adult, So I moved to Jackson on my 18th birthday. Had other reasons, but that was like one of the main reasons, So got on my own then, didn't know nothing, but Jackson taught me a lot, and so it taught me a lot. So yeah, born and raised, honey. Let me know if you know what Chris Sprain is. That's right, you're military, right? My husband was he's out now, but yeah, we stayed here after he got out the Marine Corps. And by him being from New York and me from the Silk, we just stayed in between because I ain't going to New York to stay, and he don't want to go to Mississippi to stay. So we just stayed in between. Madam Mojo said, yes, the second omen. Okay, the second omen. Okay, let me write that down. See what that's about. Lawrence the Truth. Have you seen the movie Soylent Green? Yes, I just watched that, Lawrence. About 2-3 days old, maybe 4 days. Yeah. Everybody was telling me to watch that. King Kush said above ground container planting. Yes. 2% said, just to let y'all know, I watched the remaining and Soylent Green for free on 123 videos. Whoa, wait a minute. Thank you, 2%. What is 123 videos? Thank you for that, honey. Well, I didn't already pay for Soylent Green, but if I can watch the remaining, if it's, something I can watch, then I want to watch that for free. Kenja Scott said, I'm from Nashville. I've only been here since 2018. Okay. Have you watched Bella Collective? It's based in Jackson. Ooh, Jackson, Mississippi. I'm pretty sure that's what you're meaning. All right. As long as this ain't demonic or nothing. Okay. I'm all for that. All for that. Okay. Write that down. I'm gonna put Jackson, Mississippi, so I know that's the one. All right. Thank you, Evelyn Wiggins. Thank you, honey. 123 movies. 123 movies. Hold up. 123 movies. Okay, yeah. Oh, you said 123 videos. It's 123movies.com. Okay, 2% got you. All right, y'all. So we've been on here an hour and 14 minutes. I don't want to hold y'all. Like I say, I cannot go outside. I did go get some Central Nettle candles this morning because I know I'm going to need them. But it is raining right now. It's been raining. And it say we're supposed to get rain all the way up clean into next week. Boy. When I want it to rain, it don't rain. When I want to get out there and do what I needed to do, it want to rain. So I got the candles because I know the mosquitoes be like crazy. And I don't be wanting to go around smelling like book spray. So I got those. Hopefully they work. But I'm hoping the rain let up maybe tomorrow or whatever the case may be, and I can get out there. But y'all, start y'all fall gardens. It's not too late. Get that stuff started. Google. A lot of people asking me, Their zone. Find your grow zone. Google where you are. Normally you can just put in like, I'm just gonna put in like back home, since I got a lot of people from Mississippi. So if I was still living in Jackson, I would say grow zone Jackson, Mississippi. It's gonna tell you what your grow zone. You can also Google and say what to grow in Jackson, Mississippi, zone 8A winter months. I'm not sure if they 8A. I think they are a big part. I think it is 8A. Here in North Carolina, Jacksonville, North Carolina, is where I'm at. I am in 8A. Okay, yeah, I thought Jackson was 8A, Keija. So you can do the same thing. No matter where you are, you can type in your grow zone. I would say put in your city and state at the same time. Well, you will have to, but put in your city at the same time, so you'll know what you can make sure that wherever part you at in that state, that you know what you can grow. And that's how you find your grow zone. That's how you know what works for you. You can't go out there and buy all these trees and stuff, and it may not grow in your area. You may be like here across town, people growing cabbages and stuff in the summer months with no problem. Where I am in town, I'm more on the coastal area. You would think, hey, I can grow cabbages with no problem. They fine, they'll grow, but they get infested with these little bugs like crazy. And y'all, mentally, I don't know what I may have to do if things get bad, what I may have to eat. But mentally, when I see all them little old bitty bugs all around, even though I'm gonna wash that real good and stuff, mentally I can't. No. And I do believe it's because of the side of town I'm on. I'm very close to the water. I'm like very, very close to the water. So I feel like that's attracting a lot. And just cabbages and the broccoli and cauliflower. So I got a trick for that by doing it for the fall months and not the summer months. And for two, I'm gonna use my spray ahead of time. Okay. So yeah, so I'm gonna see. Super said, "Ha ha, Mississippi girl, I feel you." Yes, girl, yes. Keisha Scott said, "I'm growing a papaya tree in my zone, but I wouldn't be able to grow that in Nashville." See, yes, Have you got any limits? Okay, so y'all remember the deal where I took my Meyer lemon tree back and forth from the garage? I should have left it outside, because that's another thing. A lot of people be like, "Oh, MGL, you need to cover your trees. You need to cover your figs. You need to cover everything." I don't cover my trees. I let them stay outside during the winter months, just like it. I did not listen with my Meyer lemon. I bought it inside. It did not do well. And I think it's gone. It tried for 2 seasons, but I think it's gone. I still have it in its bucket. I did not. So my Meyer lemon tree that I bought, the patio one, that was like this. Oh, that thing taking off. That thing, right. I'll show y'all. I'll show y'all soon how it's doing. So the original one that I had from 2020, yeah, I should not have bought it in. But you live and learn, and you gotta try things. With me, I leave all my trees out there, and I'm gonna tell you why a lot of people don't agree with me. But I try to keep it simple when it comes to gardening. If it was growing in the wild, who's gonna go out there and cover it up? If you got most of those things growing in the wild, who is going to go out there and cover it up? Nobody. Don't they survive? Yup. So why am I going to go out there and do extra wrapping a tree up? It's out there with nature. It's going to come back. My berries, a lot of people will say, your blackberry, listen, growing up, we could walk down the fence line, walk up the street. Honeysuckles, blackberries, cherries, all day. You just pick them and eat them. Wasn't nobody out there covering it up and all that stuff? No. So I tried it for y'all. I don't like it, so I'm going back to I would not. Because that was my baby. That she was bald headed around the edges. Didn't have no hair and tie. Didn't have no edges or nothing for a long time. But I think it just went on and. But I'm going to keep her in the bucket just to see, because sometimes they go dormant and it will come back. But I do have me another one that's done took off just in case. But y'all don't know if y'all been with me. That Maya Lemon, she stayed bald headed with no edges for a long time. Yep, she sure did. She sure did. But she's still out there just chugging along a little bit. She's completely bald headed now. She ain't got nothing going for her. So we gonna see what she do. Okay, but this one I would not be bringing nothing in, and I will not be wrapping nothing because it produces better when spring hit, especially my fig tree. When spring hits, oh baby, that thing just dropped its leaves and already trying to grow more because my fig tree, it does drop its knees. Did I say drop its knees? Oh Lord. I'm hungry. It dropped its leaves, okay, after so long, and then it starts back up. So it does a lot better when I just leave it alone. And when spring comes and start warming up, it seems like it just do what it gotta do. So that's why I tell y'all, gardening, you don't need all that extra stuff. You don't need, I tried the fertilizer, Evelyn. I'm just gonna let her see if she's dormant and just let her stay the way she is. She haven't done much. She started trying to come back and then she kind of went back, seemed like dormant or whatever. But like I said, I'm gonna leave her. Just sit, especially since I got another tree that small patio, and like I said, it was like this, y'all. And now it's up here. I'll show it to y'all. But now that I have that one going. So yeah, it's not hard to grow your own food. It's not hard to grow your own food. Keep it simple. Back when we was in school, and I have told y'all this so many times, and I still go by this. When you was in school, they gave you a styrofoam cup with one hole in the bottom. Matter of fact, sometimes you didn't even get no hole in the bottom. You got one seed, a little bit of dirt, and a styrofoam cup. You wrote your name on the outside of it. You put the seed in the dirt. They gave it a little water and they sat it in the school window. And what happened? It grew and then you took it home and you killed it. Pretty much because you didn't put it home and you didn't do nothing else. Simple as that. Only thing now is you got to deal with different little bugs. So you find your nice little spray that you want to use. A lot of times you just need simple dishwater and soap. Don't spray the leaves. Don't spray. I don't like to spray in the morning because the sun gonna come out. But you need to spray early morning so it can dry before the sun come out, or you risk burning your plants. I like to spray in the evening because now you got all night to dry. You do that or whatever. You want to get a little bit more advanced. Like I have videos of using the oils and stuff. Don't spray that on your greens and all that stuff. Just a little simple stuff like that. Fertilizer, whatever you like to use for fertilizer. I stick to Miracle-Gro. Growing up, my granny used Miracle-Gro. Back home, a lot of people that grow their own food back home use Miracle-Gro. And I done had people say, oh, I like to count my days, or I like this. Miracle-Gro is this, and that. Man, there's people that made it to almost 100 years old using Miracle-Gro. That's no different from you walk outside, it's pollution all in the air and everything else. But this is my thing. You come at me about using Miracle-Gro, but you'll go to the store and buy junk food and stuff that they actually eat it. You're going to ingest it and don't even know half of the names in the back up for the ingredients. But you worried about Miracle-Gro. Really? No. So that's why I have tried so many different type of fertilizers. I don't like them. I tried. So okay, nobody say I did not try. I tried. I don't want the Miracle-Gro organic. Y'all know how I feel about everything that say organic. I don't feel like it's organic. And that stuff bring flies. That organic stuff stink and it bring flies. And where I am being coastal, we sometimes you could go outside every blue moon or whatever. You get close to the water, you kind of get that fishy smell. And flies will come, I don't want nothing stinking in my backyard to bring flies. Now that I have chickens, we keep that coop clean and everything like that where you don't get no stench like that. But, I ain't trying to have nothing around my food with flies. And that organic stuff stink. And flies come. I ain't got time for that. I'm already running from bees, wasps, and dragonflies. Y'all already saw it. Yeah, I'm already running from those because they want to play with me. Seem like I ain't got time for it. The last thing I need is some daggone flies all around. No. So I stick to the all-purpose, or if I find fertilizer that's on, well, Miracle Grow that's on sale, I will get it. Now, if I find something really cheap, I will get some other fertilizer, but 9 times out of 10, my Miracle Grow gonna be mixed with it. Okay, so that's just how I do it. It's very easy, you know. Scale, ton, 365. You are absolutely. Thank you so much, honey. Thank you. What is the best soil to plant with? Loose, fluffy soil. Diva Michelle McIntosh. I do have videos on here about soil. You can type in Mississippi Girl Life and put like soil on the side, and everything about soil will come up. How to thin your soil out. If you buy some soil that's cheap and it's too thick, just go right to Family Dollar, Dollar General, and get you some of that cheap soil that ain't got nothing in it, and pour it off in that soil that's too thick and thin it out. Simple as that. Simple as that. Simple that we ain't got to do none of the stuff. Young Johnson said, "You look so familiar. Where you from?" I'm from Mississippi. And Johnson is my maiden name. And you say I look familiar with last name Johnson? Where are you from? So it's very, 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 very simple. Okay. And I know you probably like, well, it's simple for you. I know a lot of people say they get anxiety when they go out to the garden. They get ready. Look, it's a seed and it's some dirt. You're a whole human being. Think of it like that. You're a whole human being. This is some dirt and seed. That can't defeat you. You know, the plant is gonna do what it do. It's gonna do Little Rock, but my dad's from Mississippi. LOL. What part of Mississippi is your dad from, Young Johnson? So yeah, y'all. So I mean, we got to get it going. Evelyn said my elephant ears did not do good with the organic Miracle Grow. I'm gonna tell you, Evelyn. You don't know? Okay. Y'all know, if y'all knew, y'all know the front yard, I have roses and elephant ears in containers in memory of my granny. So my elephant ears this year, even with the heat, has done amazing. And you know what, Evelyn? I barely water them. I stopped fertilizing them. I remember I never saw my granny fertilizing the elephant ears. And whenever I see a little yellowing of it, I may give it a little bit. I haven't fertilized them in months. And they are huge. They are huge. I don't water them. I'm going to tell y'all, when it rains, that's when they get water. I don't water them. My rose bushes was doing so. They did better with less water. So when I do that to show y'all what I told y'all I was going to show y'all, I will show y'all those. They doing amazing, and I don't even do anything to them. So the ears on them is so big. Like, yeah, like it's amazing. But y'all, let me get off of here because your girl is hungry. I'm so hungry. Use coffee grounds for roses and elephant ears. So you use coffee grounds for Billy P. So you could try that. I haven't used anything. Wow, send me pics. Okay, Evelyn. How can I send them? Are you in the Facebook group? I can post it in. But I am gonna do a video on it too when it breaks in the rain. I will do a video on it so I can show y'all the other thing. So, do I have you on Messenger? Y'all, there's so many people be reaching out to me. I can't keep up. I can't keep up. Messenger, yes. Okay. I'll get you. I don't delete my messages, so I'll get you. Y'all, it's just been a lot going on. I keep saying that because y'all knew the last couple weeks of my life. My life got interesting. And then on top of that, the kids start school Monday, and even though they homeschooled, They still starting school, so they've been in orientation this week with to meet their teachers because it's online public school, but it's homeschool. Not with the county, it's with the state, so it's different because a lot of people ask like, did you go virtual since 2020? Nope, we was homeschooling like that before 2020. It's with K-12 powered schools. So they start Monday, okay? And it's a lot of things that's different. I've been having to respond to emails from, you got to think about, my kids each have four, let me see, about 5, 6 teachers. So with me having 3 kids, I'm getting at least 18 different emails, and I'm trying to figure out who you for. You for Tatiana, you for Kyla, Rondé. I mean, like, dang, like it's a lot because I gotta try to figure out who this teacher is for with this child. Oh, okay, you gotta be here because they have to meet in person to do their tests for school and all that stuff. So we have to go to like hotels and they go in a little conference thing and do they school test. It's just yeah, y'all. So I still have a lot to do. I still have to ship like all their K-12 gear for the grade that they're going to has came. I still have to put all that stuff up in their desk, in their cubbies, so they can have everything situated. But I still have to pack up. I should have did it. I still have to pack up everything from last year, like book wise, and ship 3 sets of kids stuff back to K-12. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Evelyn says, that's fine. Billy P said you're a good, wholesome person. Thank you. I enjoy your channel. Thank you, Billy P. You in Florida? I always wanted to move to Florida. I did. I still do. I always wanted to move to Florida. Evelyn said, dang, you good, honey. That's a lot. But I thank God that I'm able to keep on pushing. A lot of people be like, how you never stop. Like, you know, I'm like, yeah, my mind don't need to tell me about it. But I feel like if you slow me down, that's when my anxiety goes. Like I'm that type that I have to keep moving. I have to keep going. Like, you know, I sent mine to Catholic. She said hers to Catholic school. She said, it's the way you wrote it. She said, I sent mine to Catholic school. Humbly Me. Blessings MGL. Hey, and thank you for coming in, Humbly Me. I like your name too. Diva Michelle, like I said, okay, thanks, beautiful twin. Thank you, honey bun. Mine is in private Christian school. Okay, Billy P, got you. Pamela Wilson. Billy P said, keep moving. That's all we can do. That is all we can do. So, a woman's work never done. Woo! Woo. Man, oh my goodness, you can say that again. It's a lot, you know, and not to take nothing away from the guys. You know, you got some guys, just like we got some women. You know, they got a lot on their plates too. You know, constantly going. But we can only be thankful to God that we're able to, you know. When I think about stuff like that, I think about I could still be paralyzed to this day. And that like motivates me. Like I'm not paralyzed. I can go. But what if things was different? I would have been 19 paralyzed to now. And when I think about that didn't happen, I'm thankful. So I'm like, I want to use my resources. I want to be able to do as much as I can, because that to me, that was a second chance, you know? So yeah. So sometimes I think about that, like, look, I could have lived my whole life. If I would have been paralyzed, I would have only had my daughter, because I wouldn't have been able to have Kylie and OJ. So, you know, that's enough. Just like, okay, Let me use these legs. Let me use these legs. Let me do everything that I can do. I can do because I mean I know how that feel. That felt like the longest 2 to 3 weeks of my life, and for a doctor to tell you that I can't tell you if you're gonna ever walk again. So you just hoping and wishing. Well, I had got used to it. In 2 weeks, I had a 7-month-old. I was a single parent, doing it by myself. Didn't let my family know what was going on. I said, I gotta do this. So I had started getting used to it in 2 weeks. And once I got used to it, is when I started regaining strength. Like out of the blue. And it's just like, okay, wait a minute now. They said what? They said, and then they told me, they was like, you can't. Well, even with that, I would not tell you to have kids because of your pelvis, because of the break. They said don't try not to have. I had 2 more kids, so that alone is a blessing. So you think I'm gonna waste time being lazy? And no. I got, if it's God's will, I got things to do. We got things to do. So being thankful, because it could have been another way. And that's where I look at it. And I know a lot of y'all that had things that happen in y'all life that you can actually look and say, hey, I got a second chance. I got a third chance. I got a fourth, fifth, because a lot of us done had a lot of chances. So I know I have. Because with that last one, I almost died. I was cold. I was blue, pale. So yeah. Yeah, so I've had I've been close. I had a lot of things that you know could have been different. So when we think about that, and like I say, I know y'all probably had a lot of things that happen. When you think about that, it's like it should motivate you to keep going, keep going, keep going. Don't overdo it, but keep going. Do what you can do. You know, our bodies is not meant for us to be lazy and just sit around and just, it's not. If you start what they tell you, if you don't exercise, and exercise don't mean going to the gym. You could get up, you could walk in that garden, you could walk around that house, you could clean your house. That's exercise. You can, it's so many things. Being active is exercise. Our bodies ain't meant for us to just be sitting like, unless we have a disability. Okay, let me say that. Unless we don't have no other choice. I'm talking about the people that can get up. If you can get up and walk to your refrigerator right now, you may be holding your hip, you may be having a limp, you may be doing it, but if you can get up and walk to your refrigerator right now, you doing a lot. You know, you doing a lot. If you don't use it, you lose it. Exactly, Evelyn Wiggins. Exactly. Billy P says COPD on oxygen from working in sawmill in North Carolina. Wow. Can't slow down. Keep moving. Oh my goodness, Billy P. See right there, y'all. He on oxygen and he getting it. He getting it. So yeah, y'all. Yes. So let me go ahead and get off. I enjoyed this live. I have enjoyed y'all so much. I'm gonna get off. It's it's still raining. Still raining. But I need to eat lunch because what I tell y'all, with GERD, an empty stomach is a sick stomach, and I can start feeling it because I haven't ate anything else. So with that being said, I love y'all. Y'all stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video if it's God's will. Oh, Billy P says I'm a one. I'm so sorry. Billy P. I didn't know. Well, honey, welcome. And like I say, I was just going off in Billy, but I know Billy can be, but I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I ain't mean no harm. Um, but thank y'all for coming in. All right. And I'll see y'all in the next one if it's God's will. Okay. Bye.